monsters wanna talk to me. No quarter drawn by lawyers on a crimson sea. We black willows break like waves. We are fragile creatures on collision with our judgment day. Nightbird says she knows my name, but she don't call it out to me beneath the rubble like the way you say it. We black willows break like waves. We are fragile creatures on collision with our judgment.
Hello all you monster whisperers, happy to share more with you today on the benefits of knowing your internal monsters. If you're new to this conversation, you can get caught up by watching my TED Talk through the link in the description below. Today we're going to talk about how knowing your monsters can help you be a better parent. We'll look at 3 points. Number 1, knowing your monster's birthday and why that matters. Number 2, no matter how good of a parent you are, you will contribute to the birthday of your child's monster. And number 3, knowing this will make you a better parent. When I say better parent, I mean one that can move the bar of the family system in the positive direction. If you're a parent or plan on becoming one, I hope your goal is to give your kids a healthier foundation than you may have had. This should be true no matter how stellar your upbringing was, right? Okay, so let's get into it. Number 1, knowing your monster's birthday and why that matters. What am I suggesting here? Should we be scheduling birthday parties for our monsters? That would be weird, but heck, maybe we can make a thing of it. I'll think that one through and see if we can start a national monsters birthday celebration or something. Seriously though, most of us probably can't remember the exact day our monsters were born, but we can remember the feeling of the moment and the general time in our life when it happened, when we received our wound. Is it tied to a moment in middle school? Did something happen at home or while on vacation? I don't know your story, but it's important for you to know your story. That means you need to take the time to listen to your monsters. Find out when they were born and why. Even though I don't know your story, I do know a few truths about your monsters. They were born when you were a child, and they are the result of a wound from one of your parents. This is true for all of us, and it's okay. Once you believe it's okay, you can use this experience to become a better person and to better understand your identity. Number 2, no matter how good of a parent you are, you will contribute to the birthday of your child's monster. This is true and this is okay. If you're a parent, there's a high probability that you have or you will be the cause or contributor to your child's wounds, whether you're aware of it or not. It doesn't feel like a good thing, but it can be very helpful information if you decide to learn and grow from it. Let me explain why with the story as we look at the third item. Number 3, knowing this will make you a better parent. I was having coffee with my friend Chris Showers, and we were talking about the first time I learned about my woundedness. I mentioned that after learning our wounds are inevitable and usually come from our parents, I made a decision. Now this was almost 10 years before I became a father, but I decided I would do my best to limit the wound I was likely to give to my kids at some point in their life. How would I do this as a parent? First of all, I keep a realistic perspective of the fact that I'm going to make mistakes as a parent. I will make some bad decisions, or lose my temper, or think I'm funny when I'm probably just hurtful. I'm gonna screw up. And secondly, I'd make it a point to swallow my pride, admit when I've screwed up, and ask for forgiveness. Now that our kids are teenagers, I can look back and see that I may not have gotten every situation right, but I know I've had more wins than losses with them. I know the times I've apologized and asked for forgiveness. It has brought us closer and added to their feeling of value and self-worth. With that being the only model they've known, hopefully they can build on that in their relationships if they decide to have kids or not. This is a good perspective regardless of your own family circumstances. You don't have to be a parent for this lesson to be a parent. Sorry, couldn't resist the stupid dad joke. Really though, what this comes down to is recognizing the past circumstances that you created, that created your monsters, and choosing to show empathy to others in your life so they can have grace to explore their past circumstances. You can do this with or without children. And to the current or future parents, choose to incorporate this into how you build your relationships with your kids. You won't prevent all of the hurts, but your kids will have a stronger foundation from which to explore their own identities. Choose to show grace, choose to show empathy, choose to show unconditional love, because we all win when more of us learn to live from our identities. Until next time, have a great day and keep whispering.
Monsters wanna talk to me.